Hi, welcome to the Forest Service WEPP interface, tutorial number 3, WEPP Road. Let's get started. From our launchpad, we're going to pick WEPP Road because we're trying to answer a question about management of our roads. Here's the homepage for WEPP Road. This homepage looks similar to our other interfaces. First thing we need to do as the user is to determine which climate to use. So if I hit the custom climate button, I have two screens. The one on the left is my existing personal climates that I've already chosen, and the one on the right is the list of all the states. For this example, I'm going to pick California and display climate stations. I'm going to scroll down to the climate station nearest the place I'm interested in. In this case, it's going to be Happy Camp, Ranger Station. I'm going to say add to personal climates. Other things that we can do, describe and modify. If I hit the describe button, it will give me an example of what that data looks like from Happy Camp. And it also tells me some nearby stations that were used to interpret the information if it wasn't available for that location. Mean annual precip at Happy Camp is 53 inches with 97 wet days. If I want to modify that, we'll talk about that in a different tutorial. So there's my Happy Camp, add to personal climates, return to input screen. Here's that climate now that I have chosen from California. The next button is the soil texture. And I believe that in California, we have a sandy loam soil. If I click on this radio button, it will give me the information about that sandy loam soil. And this information is what we use in the WEPP model. The next button is the road design. We need to know something about the shape of that road, and then we can be able to predict the erosion that will come off of that. If you hit the road design button, it will bring up a picture showing you an inslope bare ditch, an inslope rock ditch, outslope unrutted road, and an outslope rutted road. So in this case, you can pick the road design that best meets your need. The next thing, we need to know something about the topography or the grade of that particular road segment. So I need to know the gradient and the length. If I click on the road button, it'll give me another picture to show me that the length I'm talking about is the distance between two cross drains. So in this case, it was about 200 feet. It gives me the width of the road. Then I also need to know something about the fill slope, the gradient of that fill slope, and the horizontal length of that fill slope, and then any buffer that might be below. So in this case, I might have a 250-foot buffer beneath that road. The next button is the road surface. I need to decide if it's a native soil surface or if it's gravel or have been paved. The next one is the traffic level. The traffic level for high is usually what you would use to simulate the traffic from a timber sale. That would be heavy truck traffic. A low use traffic level would be recreation and administrative use. And none traffic level would be a closed road where vegetation is starting to come back on that road prism. The number of years to simulate will tell the model how many years to run to generate a variety of different climate sequences. We recommend a minimum of 20 years and a maximum of about 100 years. 30 years is a good number to work with. You can write a project description and keep a log of all the different changes and runs that you do. Hit the Run WEPP button, and it gives me the results. In the very top of the screen will be the input values that I had put into the model, and then beneath that would give me the mean annual average values. So here's my precipitation, 56 inches for Happy Camp. There's my runoff off of that road segment. And then here's the amount of erosion that we expect off the road prism and the amount that we expect leaving that buffer. You can add this information to a run log so keep track of all your runs if you do multiple runs. And then you can go back to the interface and then change a setting that you want and rerun the model. Hope you've enjoyed WEPP in the Woods.